be patient with yourself. A lot of times we have been through traumatic situations. Everyone has a story. And sometimes what we forget is that it is a process. It's not an overnight type of thing. I had someone make a comment on my TikTok and was like, they were in a 13-year toxic relationship and they're just waiting to get better. And you have to realize that it's a process. 13 years is a long time. That's basically school, like from kindergarten all the way up until 12th grade. And you're like, just say you're 18 years old and you're like, okay, well, school sucked for me, so I'm gonna start over from scratch as if it never happened. I'm gonna go back to kindergarten. That's not how it works. You'll have a new life outside of that relationship, outside of actually going to school. And it's just basically rebuilding and starting over, seeing who you are now, rediscovering who you are outside of that person, what they did to you. And I do want to applaud you because a lot of times people don't make it out of toxic relationships or traumatic situations, but you did. And that should be applauded more than anything. I know that the grief and everything can be overwhelming at times. So that's why I say just be patient, be loving, be kind, be gentle. We often give everyone else more grace than we give ourselves. We'll tell somebody else, hey, take all the time that you need and heal and everything. But for some reason for us, we feel as though we have to be Superman or Wolverine. And that's just not how it works. And I would also ask you to really do the work and heal properly, because I made a mistake with my last relationship. Once it was over, I was like, oh, I'm fine. You know, it was one of the things about faking it in public, but in private, I wasn't doing the work either. I was still faking it. So when was the work getting done? It was never getting done. And one day, I crashed. I got so depressed, it wasn't funny. And it took me years to get back in front of the camera. And that's why I started the podcast, because I wanted to give you guys encouragement, but I wasn't able to get in front of the camera. My self-esteem and self-worth was shot after that relationship. And that's basically something I never told anybody, but my self-esteem and self-worth was shot. I had to start over from scratch. So I'm not telling you anything that I didn't have to go through. But I also don't want you to go through that same thing. So do the work. No, you won't basically feel as though you did before it happened, but you will be a better person. You will get through this. Your darker days are behind you. Greater is to come. And when the time is right, you're going to stand up as if nothing ever happened. But you will have that experience so you can help somebody else. It's not over for you. You got this. Keep going. Like I said, be patient, be kind, be gentle with yourself. You're fragile. You're human. You have a heart. You have feelings. There's more to come. You got this. God has you. Until next time, always know that you have worth, you have value. You are worthy, worth, and priceless. Bye.